All right, another successful mission.
Now you just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Sorry. Don't be shy. If you want to over.
Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Oh wow. Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? But welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona, I don't remember what it's called. Morning, everybody, and welcome in to another day here at Epcot. All right, sorry guys, I'm sitting here trying to figure out why I'm not getting updates on my screen. Morning, everybody. Welcome in. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick hard reset. None of the comments are showing up in my streaming program today. So I'll want to make sure I can get that working here before we get fully into everything. I'm just going to do a quick reset. See if I can get those to push through. Makes it easier for me to keep in communication with you guys. See if that works. Come on, Brizz. I got some awesome people coming in here to chat. Well, it's not a requirement that I have to see their comments to be able to chat and for them to have a good time. It helps. There we go. I think it's working now, at least for now. There we go. Yep. Morning, everybody. Megan, I can see you now. I love them. Morning, Walt. Morning, Ryan. Drummer's Good Dog is here. Gina Bina. Greg Titus. Be my mini ears wants to just sit here all day long. That would be the easy way to do it. How you doing this morning, Steven? Canada Baby C. Alright, we're going to play a game this morning, guys. Can you tell me what's different in this picture than the last time we were here in the park? Anyone? Bueller. 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 Morning, FK. The purple one. Cocho Dragon. Good to see you guys. Addie William Berry. Happy whatever day of the week it is. I don't even remember anymore. Hi, Charles. I'm using a different perspective ratio on the camera. No, the fountain's working. Okay, yeah. The last time we were here, the fountain wasn't working, but that was just a one-off thing. You guys know how I feel about this kind of stuff. Last week when we were here, the fountain wasn't working for one day. Okay, things happen. They have to fix it, and it drives me nuts that there are websites out there who love to give out Disney news, and the big Disney news last week when we were here was that the fountain wasn't on. Really? I don't know. It's such a spot that it's like, how does the fountain not working last week for one day because they were either cleaning it or fixing it, or how does that affect the family who's coming on vacation in September? It doesn't. I just save the news space for, like, I don't know, news? You cloud everything up. So, no, what do we have new in this picture? I see it. Go back and look. What do you guys see? Humpies. Welcome in, Karen. Now you guys noticed, of course, that we lost our trees in the center. They took the trees out after Flower and Garden, but they planted, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 palm trees. I know, no fountain at the entrance. I want a refund. I have been saving for 3 years to bring my children here so they can see this fountain. How dare they? No, yeah. Nobody comes to Epcot to see the water in the fountain. It's just not why they're here. No, they, how you doing, Tom Dosan? Good morning. They got palm trees. Look how nice and fresh and new they are. You're so pretty. I like them. It is really overcast here today. We might get some rain, but you know what? We've been getting rain every day this summer. Thank goodness. At some point or another, so. Alright. Jenny K, what did my first thought was the fountain is fountaining. Yeah, it is fountaining. You are true. No, I like the new palm trees. Either that or I've got a major Mandela effect that somehow my brain has determined that they have never seen these palm trees before now. And somehow, you know, because of the current situation of my brain, they're like seeing the trees for the first time in forever. But if I could bring the rain to the Key West, I would bring it personally. Oh, feels good down here. Welcome in, guys. If you're brand new to our channel, first time watching, we are live here at Epcot today as we bring you to the parks with us every weekday, Monday through Friday, when we can get ourselves up out of bed and actually make it happen. This has been a harder than normal week to make that commitment happen. Things are a little slower. A little shorter. But I'm glad you guys could join us here today. Never met us before. Hi, my name is Chris. I'm a Travelmation travel agent who lives here in the area, moved his family here in 2018. So my wife Susan and I could work harder 8 years ago to try to be bigger and better travel agents for our travel clients. 6 years ago, through the forces that are our destiny, we started using our YouTube channel to live stream the parks to get live updates, live views, and on the ground information. So if you're brand new to us today, come on into the chat, say hi. I'm just your guy holding the camera today, and everyone else in the chat. There's people in our Ohana. This is our family who comes and hangs out with us. There is a chair at the table that you guys could join us in. So have a seat at the table. Come on in. We have a few rules here in our community. 1, we do not discuss politics. 2, we do not discuss religion. 3, we do not discuss sports. You're like, wow, those are some weird rules. They're polarizing. It makes people mad with other people and immediately makes people want to move to different sides of the rooms. So it's not because we don't believe in these things. It's because this is not the time nor the space. We don't want anyone to feel as though they have to sit on the other side of the room simply because they don't support the same team as someone else in the chat. So come on in. Say hello to someone you've never talked to before, because you're already, with a common denominator, the best of friends. just don't know it yet. Good morning, Haley. Bring your sunshine today, whatever your sunshine is. Maybe your sun's not as bright today as it normally is. That's okay. If somebody else's sun is extremely bright, they'll be glad to share. We put all of our sunshines together. It becomes a group experience. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Sammy. How are you guys doing today? Good morning, Teriyaki. I want to pop in real quick and look at the menu. Susan told me earlier this week that there is something new on the Starbucks menu everywhere, not just here at Disney. But I wasn't sure if they have it here at Disney or not. She mentioned it, and then I'm like, hey, can we get some? And she's like, no. So I don't know. I know there's been a lot of discussion about our Timmy's up north. If you are a Tim Hortons fan, there's been, I don't know, has it started yet or will it start, but supposedly there is a new Harry Potter collaboration at Tim Hortons. We don't have Tim Hortons. We have Starbucks, we have Joffrey's. But supposedly there is a new orange cream, and I do not see it. That's why I wanted to pop in and check. Have you guys already had any of the orange cream, or is there anybody here who's already had any of the Tim Hortons things? Is it peach flavored? No, but it is peach colored. Yes, new Starbucks orange cream coming out in unicorn to be announced. Oh boy. Orange cream coming out. And then you said that looks down, it sounds like it's a future participle that you use as far as your tense is concerned, which concerns me. Coming out means that it's not out available yet, right? Is that true? Did I jump the gun on this one? Hey, Jared. Good morning. 10 more days. You'll be here in no time, guys. Espresso shot with a peach Dole Whip. The Tim Hortons doesn't start until August 12th, so that's really far. We're gonna have like 3 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties between now and then. Purple one says, had the orange cream yesterday. Okay, not my fave. Yeah, like Owen did not like the peach Dole Whip. Dude went way south on that one. I mean, he was quick to say, not his cup of tea. I was shocked by that. All right. Super Benji, I was looking at the Starbucks app. I'm gonna probably pull it up as well. I'm not a huge fan of orange cream. I don't really like the idea of creamy stuff being put in my drinks. One of the worst things ever is when, you know, the few times in my life I've been invited to a wedding and you go to the reception, and the reception starts out with drinks. It's punch with sherbet thrown into it. Like, look, you gave me a registry with $700 toasters on it, and you're giving me sherbet in my punch? I'm getting mixed signals here. Major mixed signals. Again, I think you didn't really want me to come to your wedding. I've just never been a fan of that creamy kind of stuff. So.
I like it. There goes Philippines, Italy. It's so
All right, we're gonna start off. We're gonna start off with this guy today. Just because. Too early for Beverly. It's always too early for Beverly. It's too early, it's too late, it's too soon, it's too far in advance. Martha's having green tea this morning. Owen's look was just a couple of notches better than Chris's. Oh, he did not like that. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw him on camera yesterday. I could tell from the beginning, I'm like, this is not going to go well with Owen. So, all right, guys. Start off with a little bit of cucumber Sprite. Ziggy-zaggy, ziggy-zaggy. Oi, oi, oi. I'm going to pretend like I'm doing this for everybody, but in reality, I'm grabbing Sprite because the closest thing I can get to ginger ale right now. So no creamsicle from the Good Humor Man. I will say this though, I don't tend to like creamsicles, but then I'm a hypocrite in my own way. Susan gets, won't do any good now because the sale just ended, but this past week, Publix here had buy one, get one Tillamook ice cream. Now, the good thing about Tillamook ice cream is that, originating from the Pacific Northwest, Tillamook is one of the few brands out there that is actually still an ice cream. But this past week at Publix, it was buy one, get one. So we got a few things of ice cream because one, it's a lot cheaper when it's buy one, get one. And two, we knew that it was not a frozen dairy dessert, but an actual ice cream. Susan got what did she get? She got like a orange cream. It was an orange cream. She's like, I know you don't like this kind of stuff, but it's gluten-free and she and Liberty would like it. It was good. I actually enjoyed it. So, how you doing, Tammy B? Ryan, are you allowed to drink and ride? As long as I'm not driving. All right. Cooper's Benji, Liberty's favorite is 7 Brew. Love it. Shannon and Baby C's, I try Beverly every time as if I'm expecting a different taste. That is the definition of insanity. Continuing to try the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. Disney Lisa, good morning. Hi, lady behind us. Hi. How you doing, Hatbox Ghost? My hair today is not good, guys. When I'm not feeling all that grand, I got some shaving to do. Woo, Steven, watcher forever, member for 16 months, and counting. Thank you so much for being green in the chat, Steven. It is for you guys that we can do what we do, and we thank you so very much. I just lost my cup. So, thank you guys. Appreciate it. To everybody who is green in the chat today. It is for you guys that we stream, and it's for you guys that we're able to. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you, Steven. She moved Chris in a pink shirt. I'm not wearing a pink shirt. It's peach. Cooper Benji, and I liked it. So which is your favorite flavor in here? April, it really is the cucumber Sprite. It's a Russian drink. I wish they would sell it in bulk. You can probably get a bigger thing of it over at Disney Springs, but it's probably my favorite. It's my go-to. So thank you, Donna, for coming on in. Erwin, how are you doing today? I hope you're feeling better and getting better. You probably wouldn't like the cream-filled orange Twizzlers. Maybe on another day. Whew. All right, let's talk about wait times. I don't know if we can get on rides today, but I'm definitely going to try. Let's see what we got going on here today. No, that's dining availability. I want wait times. Wait times. By the way, we didn't talk about it a lot yesterday, but an upcoming annual pass holder magnet is coming out. It's Kermit. Sorry, it's supposed to be a surprise. We're supposed to not talk about exactly what it is, but I don't have a lot to give as far as, cares for right now. So it's Kermit. Kermit! Miss Piggy is furious. Let's change it to Epcot. Wait times. Grand Fiesta, 5 minutes. Journey to Imagination, 5 minutes. Living with the Land, 5 minutes. Seas with Nemo and Friends, 5 minutes. Soaring Across America, 10. Beauty and the Beast. Da, 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 da. Canada Far and Wide, both 15. Mission Space, 15. Turtle Talk is 15. Meet Mickey and Minnie, 20. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, 20. Spaceship Earth, 20. Frozen Ever After, 40. Guardians of the Galaxy, 50. And Test Track is 75 minutes. Test Track is our winner this morning, so. Hey, are we excited to have all of our mods in today? Thank you, mods, for what you do for our community. Watching out for them, making sure that everyone who's coming in is being respectful and also being respected. Our mods give all of their time of their own free will. So thank you, mods. April, we're sorry you're not feeling well. I gotta get better soon. It's just gonna take time. Thank you, April. I just appreciate you guys being patient. I can't give of my all at the moment, so. Hey, I know we're not feeling well. Let's go ride a roller coaster. Why? Because we like you. M-O-U-S-E. Hey there, hi there, ho there, you're as welcome as can be. It's okay, I've had my shot of Sprite. Hello, Tamara. Good morning. Randy and Heidi, good to see you. Mr. Cellophane, welcome in. Mandy Adams is here. Andy Man, good morning. Jordan's Disney Adventure, how you doing today? You having a great Thursday so far? Eduardo, how you doing today? Morning.
Little wanderer.
Go to Japan and get some pickled ginger. I might actually go to Japan today. I don't know why I had this weird hankering. I love Zim earlier this week to say, you know what? We should go to Japan and go find some really cool, unique treat or something that they sell over in the Japan store. I'll share it out with you guys. We'll see. Chris, 78 days until you board the Disney Destiny, Jordan. Have you been on board the ship before? It's beautiful. Extremely nice ship. It was cool to walk into and see the Sanctum, the Haunted Mansion Parlor, the Cruella de Vil Lounge. So much so that I seen as soon as we got on board, Susan said, yeah, that's where she wanted to do our next Disney group cruise. So I didn't have to really convince Susan to get on the Destiny again with everybody from the crew. She knew as soon as she got on board that this is where she wanted to sail next time.
Welcome, Terrans, to the wonders of Xandar. I am your mind, sentient supercomputer of Xandar. I hold the knowledge, memory, and experiences of all Xandarian citizens, past and present. This gives me extensive knowledge, yet I am constantly learning, and I am now learning about you and your planet, Terra. Much of my knowledge of your world came from your great scholar, Peter Quill. However, many of his facts have yet to be confirmed.
Sweet. I know, we're excited too. Next year, our itinerary also goes to both islands. And I'm like, why don't they do that more often? I know they're probably limited, but I think that's a really great way to enjoy the islands they have.
Such as your fascination with eating the turkey leg. Why only the leg? What about the rest of this creature? We are eager to learn the answers to these questions and so much more about your world.
How you doing, gallery
In
man?
return, we Xandarians hope to share with you more about ours. Although Xandar is 2.537 million light years away from your planet Terra, our worlds are actually quite similar, and it began at precisely the same moment. We refer to this as time zero, before the existence of anything. Our worlds were born.
All right, first up, I want to see if I still have this set up.
That lasted outward in what you Terrans
I think I do. Let me check and see.
Big Bang. And from nothing came the beginning of everything.
All right, I'm going to put up the chat up on the screen. And I don't do this often because it does block the view and people are like, I want to see everything, but we're just in line. So what does this do? I'm going to put everybody up on the screen so that everybody gets to be in the chat today and up on the screen.
And the particles cooled and slowed. As they coalesced into huge swirling clouds, gravity pulled them into larger, denser clusters. At the heart of these clusters, the temperature rose, and the particles were compressed so tightly they fused, releasing enormous
Happy
amounts
Thursday,
of
SK.
heat and light. This is how the very first stars in our shared universe were born.
And this is not even a sales pitch because I personally, I don't care if anybody else where it's going, if it was just Susan and I going, but an itinerary that goes both to Castaway Key and Lookout Key on the same trip is a great excursion in itself.
That we will explore today. Welcome, Terrans, to the wonders of
Happy
Xandar.
birthday, Cooper Benji! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Cooper Benji. Happy birthday to you. If you guys are just joining us, we are live here in Epcot. in line for Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know how long I can stream today. I don't know how long I can make it. So I am going to pull a Hamilton and take my shot. That's the only thing we do today. So welcome in, guys. If you're watching today, you've never chatted with us before, you're Ninja watching and you get a break, we'd love for you guys to come into the chat. I put the chat up on the screen because I wanted you guys to know the chat is what really makes the live streams what they are. It has never been my desire that somehow I'm going to make some sort of magic that nobody else can do by showing you something that nobody else can show. No, it's always been an idea of having fun in the parks and communicating and chatting with the people that are part of our community. So come on into the chat, say hello. If you've never chatted with us before, hey, say hey. Come on, Ninja Watchers, say hey and have your name show up on the screen for a few seconds. When we move around this corner, we move in further into the spot, I'm gonna take the chat back off the screen. Jared's having a late lunch at Beaches and Cream. Sweet. Gonna do the best. You're gonna do your best shot at getting the kitchen sink. A whole can of whipped cream. Amanda, have a great meeting. May it be short, may it be brief, may it be informative, may it not be redundant.
I detect new visitors.
How you doing, Live Love Lord?
Welcome, Terrence.
Thanks for joining in with us today. Thanks for chatting.
Supercomputer.
R.W. Barclay! Dude, where have you been hiding? Oh my gosh. Do you think the name of this ride includes rewind so they don't have to pay an extra Blockbuster fee? Oh, most definitely. So why do they call it a rewind if you never wound it up in the first place? Uh-oh, look at this, because I've got the actual chat up on the screen. Nick has gifted 5 year-to-year Magic Cast memberships, and they showed up on the screen. That's cool. I've never seen that happen before, Nick. Mark Butterfield, Kim Morrison, No Play For You, Jeffrey Cap, and Kathy Brother. Congratulations. Nick just paid for you to be green in the chat and have access to the emojis and be a part of the Magic Crew cast for the next month. It's paid for. Enjoy it. Thank you so much, Nick. Watching from Disney Riviera today. Get yourself a great meal over at the Primo Piatto. I like the tuna niçoise salad myself. It's definitely something I would not be having today, but I do love the tuna niçoise. How you doing, Disney Deb? Dopey Runner, did you buy running shoes for your kids? Did you know that the actual lifespan of practical use for a pair of shoes for kids their age is shorter than the lifespan of a Hot Pocket? They put it on like 2 times. The 3rd time you put them on, they're like, they don't fit anymore. Alright, what is going on here? I keep turning that down and it keeps turning itself back up. Alright, so here's your chance. Get your name up on the screen. Say hello to somebody this morning. Because when we turn this next corner, going into the main exhibit hall for the Wonders of Xandar, I'm going to take them back off the screen. Oh, the croque monsieur. I don't mind a good ham and cheese sandwich. Hey Sheila, good morning. We're almost done with the IKEA hallway. Hey, Dopey Runner, 166 likes. We're at 166 likes. We have 362 people watching. Dopey is very much one who enjoys watching the number of likes we get on our streams. If you're a part of the crew and you haven't had a chance yet, let's see if we can get up above 50%. Parks and Cruising family, how you feeling today? Not too good, but hey, we're here. I love Zim! I love Zim. Been a member of the Magnet Crew cast now. 40 months, guys. And I'm turning over here. Because like, why is he putting all this stuff up on the screen? Because I don't record people in lines. I want them to enjoy their holidays, so I do a lot of, we have open hallways and back and forth, as we call them, you know, back and, you know, they, what's it called? Cutbacks, switchbacks. I tend to look up at the ceiling so people around me can enjoy their holiday without having to worry about my camera being in their face. And why not put something on the screen? So, thank you, I love Zim. What a Marine Corps, Mickey. That's right, Parks and Cruiser family. If you're watching today, make sure your resolution is turned up to 1080 so you have the greatest resolution for what's coming out of this unit. So, all right, you guys ready? We're going to turn this back off. Thank you, I love Zim. Honestly, every time I go into that hallway, all I can think about is how I want to go over to IKEA, walk through the store, get some Swedish meatballs, and have some lingonberry. Andy, man, if only every ride had a single rider line. And here's the thing, unfortunately, Andy, man, we're not increasing the number of single rider experiences we have here at Disney World. We've actually lost one. You know, guys, we've taken advantage of, and I don't mean it in a loophole, breaking the rules kind of scenario, but we've taken advantage of the single rider line over at Expedition Everest at Animal Kingdom for many, many years, because most of the time I am by myself. I am, in fact, by the very definition of it, a single rider. Unfortunately, it has become the idea that it's not necessarily single riders, but large groups of people have decided that even if there's 10 of them, 12 of them, 30 of them, that they'll go faster if they go through single rider. And so Disney is basically getting rid of it.
We are also normal.
So that is very sad. Mickey. I had our Magic Crew Cast, it's our membership program here on YouTube. It's not expensive. We've never upped the price. It's always been just, hey, we wanted to make it available because people wanted it over 4 years ago, and we added it. And I try to do some things every so often just to say thank you for those people. And this morning while getting ready, I thought about the idea that, and I don't know if I like this idea. I really don't. And in all transparency, I don't want it to be taken the wrong way. It is, but my thought is that if we can hit a certain level on the Magic Crew Cast, we can hit a certain number of people who have joined. I don't think if I've ever done it, I've only ever done it once. I can do live streams and limit it to the only people who can see it are Magic Crew Cast members. And I don't like that because that makes it, I feel like it's a paywall. It's okay, the only way you're going to get anything out of this channel is if you give them money. I don't like that mentality. I don't like that at all. I don't ever want anyone to think that's what is happening. But at the same time, I think it would be fun if we were to advertise an evening at the Magic Kingdom and make it a Magic Crew Cast only evening as a special thank you, not as a punishment to those who aren't, but as a thank you to those that are. So I have to find a way to make sure that if I'm going to do that, I do it in such a way that it doesn't come off as being mean to anyone who's not green. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Vern? So. IKEA meatballs are the bee's knees. Martha says that my son Ben and I ate at IKEA one time. We used to do it all the time when we lived in Atlanta. We would take the kids down on a Sunday afternoon. We'd go to service, and then after service, we would drive down and have lunch at IKEA, and then we just walk through and look at stuff and shop. Nikki G, could you do a members first, then post it? You mean you can watch it live? You know what? I've never done it before, Nikki G, but I could possibly, I think after it's been posted, I could probably change who gets to view it, I think, but I've never done it, so I'd have to find out. So let me see if I get the question right, Nikki G. If I were to do a, say, Friday night fireworks from the Magic Kingdom, only for the Magic Crew Cast to view live, once it's over, say the next morning on Saturday, could I go into YouTube and change the visibility so that everyone could go back and rewatch it if they wanted to? Is that the question? Parks and Cruising Family, is it one of those things you can do members only and then release it to the masses 10 days later? Okay, I mean, I can do that. I don't even know if I'd do it 10 days later. I just wasn't sure how many people... Do you guys like to watch live streams if they're pre-recorded? You know what I mean? If you know, PWT though, whatever drives business to the, you know what drives business to the travel agency?
You get in the race?
What's that?
You get in the race? 2027?
The 2027? Which one? We're still raising money for it. So Coach Calvin has his registration, but apparently I haven't raised enough money on my side of the charity just yet. So my link hasn't been there, but it's there. If not, I'm going to just run alongside the race course along with Calvin. But how about you guys? Do you guys run Disney?
Yeah, we got into, I think there were like 16 people that do. I think we're 2 in.
Oh yeah, you can just keep doing it.
We have like 30
But
of us running.
you know what happened to me is when I finally got in, while I was registering, it sold out. I was like, oh no. But you know what? We had already prepared 2 weeks before we started talking about the idea of whether or not we wanted to do charity anyway. And so it was already in our mind that that's something we wanted to do. So in my mind, it wasn't a, oh no, it was a, you know what? This is what we talked about. So it was a perfect timing. So are you gonna come hang out with us in January?
We'll be there, yeah, we'll be at the race.
You got your own group. You can come and hang out with us before the races.
Okay,
We have a meetup on Saturday. We'd love to have you guys come. That's awesome. Did you guys hear that? She was able to register 16 people for marathon weekend. Dude, that's a running buddy and a half right there. But no, PWT, I'm going to tell you what, if the only thing, I don't want people to be our travel clients because of me doing something shiny and new, or because I've done something on a live stream. I want you guys to be travel clients because you know us and we know you. Simply put. I don't see the point in trying to get people to be travel clients simply because we put on a silly costume and we danced around at a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. If the only reason you're booking with us is because you thought it was funny that I wore a silly hat on one live stream, that's going to be a really hard business relationship moving forward because it's not built on the same things that we do all of our working relationships with. We want you guys to be a part and not simply because we said something funny or we did something funny, but because of what we do and how we do it. So we appreciate you guys.
Don't believe anything.
Yeah, so here's the thing. We are raising money for No Kids Hungry for our marathon week. We have until, well, what are we at now? End of July. I have August, September, and October. I have 3 more months to hit the goal. And so far, everybody who's donated has gone under Coach Calvin, which is amazing. I love that. I am not upset about that at all because it still goes, the money all still goes to No Kid Hungry. It doesn't go to us, doesn't do anything with us. It goes directly to the charity. But it has all been attributed to because of the link we've been providing to Coach Calvin. So I still have to put in, I have been slowly donating a little bit here and a little bit there. And I'm probably close to hitting what I need to do as my minimum so that I can get my link official for my bib. So it'll get there. But if you guys are interested, if you would like to give and support kids getting food when they're not sure where their next meal is coming from, No Kid Hungry is a great organization. We'd love for you guys to consider donating to the charity. And you know what? If you don't think what we're doing and how we're doing is how you want to give, that's fine. Go straight to No Kid Hungry and make it happen. But it's a great organization, and they do so many things in local areas to help families who are unsure about what their food pantry is going to have. So it's pretty awesome. Dopey Runner says we're at $1,180 to hit our fundraising goal overall for No Kid Hungry. I am. All right, if you guys are just joining us, we are just about to get into the pre-show for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. When we get in there, guys, I'm going to stop talking. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. And you guys continue to chat. I'm going to keep my comments down. Once the show actually starts, you won't hear me talk at all. So if you do have a question, hold it until after the pre-show. I do want to remind you, if you do have photosensitivity, if you do not do well with flashing lights, we are going to have an effect, not in this room, not in the next, but in the one after that. When we're transported up to the ship, there's going to be some flashies. If that is something that would cause you distress, discomfort, just be aware of the fact that when we walk through those doors for the third time, look away, look away.
Ready? Please make sure you're filling all the available space and moving all the way forward up to the yellow line, please. Once again, keep moving all the way forward and fill all the available space up ahead.
That's awesome, Lone Wolf. You're doing very well. I think it's the Team Ear to Your Magic, but it's fine. You don't. It all goes to the same thing. So I'm not sweating that at all.
Terrence, as a reminder, this will be the last spot for open food and drink, so if you have any, please go ahead and toss those in the trash cans on the sides of the room. Once again, if you have any
drinks, put them in the trash
drinks,
can.
please go ahead and get rid of them in the trash cans.
All right. Looks for some little blinky lights here at the doors. I have a call today with a printer, apparel printer. We're going to be looking to make some shirts for the Wine and Dine, for those who show up for Wine and Dine and who would be interested in having an Ear to Your Magic running shirt. I have tasked my printer representative with finding me some very specific asks for a running a dry wick shirt. And we're going to be meeting with them today to discuss those options. And at the same time, I'm going to be getting a special shirt that's just going to be printed for Coach Calvin and myself at the end of October. If anyone has cumulatively donated $100 or more to the No Kid Hungry fundraising that we're doing for Marathon, we are going to have your name printed on our t-shirts, not our t-shirts, but our running shirts for the 2027 Walt Disney World Marathon 10K. So we got some shirts to make, you know? All right, here we go.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayan, Commander of the Nova Corps. On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar. As you have seen, your world and ours were born of the same moment, one which you refer to as the Big Bang. As such, we are all galactic neighbors in a vast universe which we and countless others share. For you to travel to Xandar would take 2.5 million years, assuming you had a ship that could fly at the speed of light. So we decided to come to you. But even we could not have reached you so easily were it not for the Cosmic Generator, an advanced piece of Xandarian technology that creates jump points, artificial tunnels that act as shortcuts, linking distant points in space. It is our desire to share this wondrous technology with your people so that together we might explore new worlds and create a brighter tomorrow. And now, as the culmination of the wonders of Xandar, you will be teleported to a Nova ship above your planet for a demonstration of the Cosmic Generator. I trust you will find it an unforgettable experience.
Welcome, people of Epcot, Epcoters, Epcotians, citizens of Epcot. Does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on? Someone needs to tell me when I'm on. Welcome, Epcot Terrans. I am Centurion Talmerrick, and we're just about ready to teleport you up to the ship for the demonstration. As you're about to enter a secure Nova area, I must ask you to put away your Terran communication devices at this time. Recording of any type is strictly prohibited. I am very serious about this. Now, please step forward into the chamber. You're gonna love this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember, once we get into the transportation and teleportation room, there will be some bright lights, there will be some shiny lights, there will be some flashing. Look away if this will disturb. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys from the Terran or the Xandarian ship.
I should warn you that we have never teleported Terrans before. But since your molecular structure is very similar to Xandarians, it should work. it'll work. So long as you are standing inside the lighted ring. You do not want to know what happened last time someone did not stand where I told them to, okay? Stand by for teleportation. Here we go. You made it! I mean, of course you did. Nova Prime, they're ready.
Excellent. What you see before you is the cosmic generator. And in just a few moments, we'll be activating it so you can experience for yourself what's happening.
I'm not sure. Our power's out. And the cosmic generator is gone.
Cheerio, Monarch. Go to Code Red. Prepare the fleet. And call the Guardians. Now!
There is no cause for alarm. Turn off that alarm. I've got an important transmission coming in.
Hey, what's up, Number 4?
Our cosmic generator has been stolen.
What?
How?
What didn't we think of that? That thing's gotta be worth a fortune.
I am Groot.
Good question.
Yeah, who do you think took it?
Perhaps that really big man outside your ship.
Well, that is a big man. I need to alert Nova Prime.
I've been watching Terrans for eons.
That's not creepy at all.
His species has failed.
Wait, whoa. We didn't even know there was a test.
He's got the cosmic generator. He's creating a new jump point.
Jump point to where?
Not where. When.
It's some kind of mutant jump point.
He's going back to the dawn of time.
Dawn time, why?
To erase an error.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Your time is over.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's so vague?
The jump point is closing.
Hey, no, dude, you're not going to follow that whatever it is until we get there.
We can't. Our power's down, and I've got to get these Terrans onto evacuation shuttles.
I got it. I reprogrammed the shuttles to follow him through the jump point.
Wait,
what?
Look, they're our only chance of keeping track of that whack job until we get the cosmic generator back. Piece of cake.
What?
There's King. Where's this King?
The odds are impossible,
Yep.
but it's our only shot. Good luck.
Are you sure you can control it?
Come on, it's me. We got this.
We're all toast.
First it was King, now there is toast. This planet's making me so hungry.
Okay, Terran.
Terrans, listen up. You need to make your way to the evacuation shuttles now. We'll follow the fleet if we get our power back. I mean, when we get our power back. Oh, no. This planet of Guardians doesn't stand a chance. What did I just say? You need to tell me what I want. Are you Terrans still there? Everything is under control. We're rebooting our subsystems and we'll have the power back soon. We do hope you enjoyed your brief visit with us. Over and out. Did this day get any worse?
All right, welcome back in, Epcot Terrans. Loading in from our pre-show. So let's talk a little bit about what just happened. We had a delay in getting our teleportation completed, mainly because it has become the norm for this pre-show for guests to heavily push to the right side of the room in an effort to try to get earlier and farther ahead in line. Now, in and itself, is that an issue? I don't know. Depends on how you look into it, how you feel about it. But today, it really did create an issue because so many people were pushing to the right side of the room for the teleportation room that they weren't willing to move over to the left any to make space for people to come in. And so we sat there for way too long, waiting for all the guests to come in and get inside the lighted room on the floor. I was really afraid that they weren't going to have the bay doors behind me closed before they did the teleportation, which would have ruined the entire experience. So I will tell you this, guys. Yes, I get the idea of let's go and see what we can do and maybe get up in line. But I don't know if you guys have been watching me for a while. I don't care when I get into that pre-show room. We're always going to be the last ones to come out of it, and it's going to be okay. So do not feel so inclined to push, to fight, to get into a room or out of a room so fast just to get on the ride quicker that you delay the overall experience for everybody. I'm afraid I can't do that, Al. I want you guys to notice that even though I was the last one to leave the room, I'm gonna get on the ride just as fast as anybody else. So it's not worth pushing or not enjoying the pre-show. Hey, if you guys are just joining us, welcome in to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. We're getting ready to ride, guys. Hope you guys are having a good time this Thursday. Take a couple of seconds, hit that thumbs up button, let YouTube know that you're having a fun time hanging with the crew today. Continue to chat while I'm riding. Of course, there'll be nothing coming up on the screen. It will be pitch black on my end because I do not want anyone who's riding with me to feel as though that our channel or our live streams have in any way had a negative effect on their own experience in the park. So I will do my best to make sure you guys can see as much as possible, but at the same time making sure that nobody around me can see anything from us at all. So enjoy the ride. Say hello to Ahmad and greet somebody you haven't had a chance to talk to within a while. Exactly, you're gonna ride the same ride, and it's not like I'm like way so far behind anybody else at this point. How you doing, JSP? It would be hilarious. Unfortunately, it doesn't come from the 80s, so. All right, put your guesses in. What ride are we going to get today? guys do an awesome job, by the way. All day long. Could you even imagine when you were in 3rd grade, you're like, I don't want to go do math, and now you're like, boom, 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 boom.
I'm a twin. My mom and dad, they tell me stories every day is that when we would go out in public, we were just terrible. So I can imagine, I see kids, like little kids, they don't know what they want, they can't make up their mind, they don't know where they want to go, or they wait 3 hours in a line just to not want to do it anymore. I'm like, I can only imagine that I was the same way, I'm not gonna lie.
We all look back and go, wow, I can't believe I did that as a kid. Wherever you want to send me, man. I'm all you. Eights. Awesome. Thank you. I hope so. Uh-oh. Looks like the person who was on that ride before lost them. What is that? Is that a shaker of salt? Yeah, somebody lost a shaker of salt on the ride. That's weird. How you doing, Patrick? What's it gonna be? It's gonna be September. We're gonna get Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I ran so far away, one way or another. Disco Inferno, or my favorite, Congo.
What do you do with your boots?
Where's our chariot?
Pull down on the lap bar and push up when instructed to do so. Remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the star jumper at all times, and supervise younger riders. Cuando se abran las puertas automáticas, entren en el vehículo star jumper y aseguren todo.
You're a star jumper.
Mire hacia abajo la barra de seguridad y empuje hacia arriba cuando se necesite. Permanece.
All right, switching the manual.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about. Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely doomed.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
From existing.
What have we done?
I think we're jumping back.
We got the generator.
on our ship for these new guards.
Drax, it's an honorary title. They're not coming with us.
I see. It is meaningless. Well then, welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now where's that cake toast?
Where is that cake toast? How you doing, Don?
Welcome back to Epcot. Please gather all personal belongings and exit the Star Jumper. The Nova Corps thanks you for your service.
Thank you. All right, let me see if I can get fully back into the chat today. Good morning, guys. Welcome. There's no one behind me. Okay. Hey, why is there water all over the stairs? Please tell me that's water. 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 Wait, why is everybody getting out ponchos? No. Oh my. Well, well, well. It's raining, it's pouring. Alrighty. Well, folks, I get it all. I get it, but I gotta be able to get off here. Hello, how are you guys doing? All right, we're gonna try to slip on out, guys, so we're not blocking the property. I have the power. Umbrella, hang in. There we go. That's how it works. Like it's like really raining, Scoop. Right. Wow. Mark C, this is some good rain. It's coming in sideways. And there's so many people in line for Guardians of the Galaxy. The queue is outside. I don't think so. No way I'm gonna stay dry, so you know what? Let's just make it happen. Addie and William Berry, $4.99. Thank you for the super chat. Sent a PayPal. Wanted to make sure you got it. I did. All right, I got it. Thank you guys so much. When we go through the pre-show, I tend to turn my camera screens into darkness so that it doesn't like take away from anybody else watching who's beside me. So I probably missed it. Thank you guys so very much. Addie and William Berry sent in a PayPal for $62.60. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you guys. Sorry you guys had to wait till after the ride. I was just thinking I needed to wash these shorts. Blueberry, how you doing? That just made me go back. Cynthia, I remember Grandpa went to Epcot in the pouring rain. He had to take off his sneakers. Oh, that poor guy's walking in the rain. He is not happy. TLP, when you sit behind a woman with a bun, hair in her bun, aren't you afraid her bun comes untied and beats you to death? TLP, you're asking somebody who's walking around, getting on rides with about, I don't know, 15 pounds worth of camera equipment, holding it in his hand and going, yeah, I'm worried about the woman's hair in front of me. Now, I got to be very careful that nothing that I'm holding is loose on a ride and will damage or hurt anybody else. So, I'm not worried about their hair. Oh look, it stopped raining. Oh wait, no, I'm underneath the monorail. Check out the water. Hopefully it won't get, it's when these things get fogged up or covered up that you really start having your lakes form. Dude, Blueberry's moving back to Florida. 27 days. Glad you can hang out with us here today. All right, we're gonna be in the. Well, you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna go back to this real quick because I'm gonna put my backpack on backwards. If you've never done this before, guys, it's not something people talk about, and so I don't think it gets enough airtime. And I know that's a weird way of saying it, but if you've got a backpack and it's raining, make it a chest pack. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand, and I'm not gonna do very well at it. Simply take your backpack off and just put it on like you would be normally, but instead put it on your front like this. That way when you're holding your umbrella out and you're covering yourself and your camera equipment, your backpack also gets to stay dry. Whoa, whoa. Don't you take my umbrella. We're gonna be in trouble. Well, my Mickey Mouse shoes are getting a good wash today. I kind of feel like with the rain like this and everyone else running for cover, I feel like we should just walk around and enjoy it, right? You guys are staying dry. That's all that matters. You, Kylie, the store come out? I just want to know why he's crying. Why is Thor crying? Nobody will answer that question. Well, I mean, I guess I can play in the splash pad today. That was funny. I mean, our shoes are completely soaked right now, guys. Completely soaked. And the Disney dad's like, watch out, kids. Don't walk through the splash pad. Don't want your shoes to get wet. Dude, that's the time to play in the splash pad. No consequences. How you doing, Crown B? All right, what happened? There we go. Chris, I will support you. If you're getting wet, I shall get wet too. I shall shower. Hey. It's all depending on how you look at it. If the rain's gonna ruin your day, you're getting wet, I'm just gonna tell myself I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. I'm gonna make the most out of it. Joe Nardo, how you doing, former CM? Doing good? Welcome in, Coach Calvin. Today on Ear to Ear Magic, we are showing everybody how they can keep their Brooks running shoes crisp and clean on an Epcot day, simply by, well, squishing around the World Showcase. Oh, I love a rainy day. I love a rainy day. How you doing, Paige? There is unlimited lightning lanes. I don't know about the lanes, but there is possible unlimited lightning over at the splash pad today. Seattle Ben, how you doing? It's nice and dry and sunny in Seattle. It's the irony. The guy from Seattle going, it's dry here. I don't know what you guys are worried about. How you doing, Seattle Ben? Here's the weird thing. When we were in Seattle, both times at the front of the beginning of this month, it didn't rain. And, you know, I know this is common misconception that it rains constantly, nonstop in Seattle, but all right, I'm gonna try to give me just a second here. All right, leaves, come out of here. The water needs to go somewhere. Let the rainwater. There we go. See? Better. Dromos, did you bring detergent and a clothesline? You know, I could run and try to get all the indoor rides, but do you realize what happens when it rains? That the vast majority of the guests walking around are going to be doing exactly the same thing. So I'm almost more inclined to enjoy the atmosphere and getting to walk around and see the World Showcase while it's not too heavily crowded. Weird to see this space empty. Seattle Ben, I'm glad you enjoyed the Space Needle. I live only about 15 minutes from it. Seattle Ben, tell me you weren't one of the two people who decided to go parajumping. Is it, what's the official word for jumping off of buildings in a urban area with a parachute? But yeah, it was only like a week or two after we were there that two guys decided that they went to the top, put on their parachutes, climbed over the glass wall, and jumped from on top of the Space Needle. Now, if this was a channel in which I, the host, being of the ages of 18 and 19, were discussing that, I'd go, that was so cool, man, that was awesome. But instead, I am an old man with children, adult children of my own. So if you're looking for that reaction, you're going to be disappointed. Don't do that. Please don't jump off the Space Needle. Oh. That's right, Kim. You got a gift today from Nick. Nick gifted 5 memberships today, and you were one of them, chosen by YouTube. Base jumping. Yes, thank you. I knew as soon as I heard it, I'm like, yep, that's the word. Base jumping. I knew Go Tigers would know that word. He's probably done it a few times. It was, honestly, the day we were at the Space Needle, we could not have asked for better weather. It was beautiful. You could see so far, so clear. Oh yeah, TLPP, enjoy the rain, it's cool. And it doesn't feel nearly as hot. Now, I will tell you guys this, if you're not used to coming here during the summertime and you have a good rain, most of our rain, if it's any time other than 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is normally when we get our rain in the summertime, it doesn't last for long. If we get a rain like this, it does feel nice. I'm going to warn you though, it is going to feel so muggy when it's done. Not a complaint, it is an observation, making sure you guys are 100% prepared for that feeling after it stops raining. Oh look, I found a puddle. Swimming, just swam through that puddle. And my socks feel great. Cameron, is there a trailer for Coyote versus Act? I haven't seen it yet. I'm so glad they're actually releasing that film. Some call me Tim. Base jumping, it is a cool activity until something happens, you know? When Susan and I were getting married, which was over 25 and a half years ago now, when we were first engaged, I started talking to her about, possibilities for like bachelor parties. And I said, I think it would be really cool if like all the guys went and did parachute jumping. We went parachuting as a bachelor party. That would be really cool. And she looked at me and she's like, you know what? I know we're not married yet, but no. Like, what? She's like, no. I mean, it seems cool, but we've already put a deposit down. We've already got a caterer. We've already chosen the cake. You are not about to die before this thing happens. And that was our first official pre-marriage veto. I was not going to be jumping out of a plane before we got married. Now, after we got married, that's different. That's a completely different thing. But before, not an option. Welcome in, guys. It is Thursday today here in Epcot. The World Showcase is a little wet, but to me, it's almost a lot more fun. Miss Lisa Marie could use for... Wait a minute, I thought you guys got more rain than we did. Welcome in, Stephen. Crew, whenever we have a new member, thanks for subscribing. We love to welcome you in. Glad to have you in, Stephen. Everybody welcome in Stephen W. Excellent detail. It was probably the first time ever, Jeannie KY Disney, in our relationship, that Susan looked at me and with no discussion, no, hey, let's talk about this. Hey, let's see what the options are. Hey, I want to hear what your thoughts about this are, and I'm going to tell you mine, and let's see if we can meet somewhere. It was the very first time in our relationship that she looked at me point blank without any thought, any concept, any idea of discussion, and just said no. You are not jumping out of an airplane. I'm like, wow, is this what it's like to be married? VI pass holder days are about to be done, guys. I think we're only good until the end of July. And today, if you're a pass holder and you were in the area and you're watching today, remember, today is the very last day you can take advantage of the 40% off of select dining. It goes until the end of July, but it only is good Monday through Thursday. And so this is our last Thursday. So if you're in the area, if you're on vacation, this is your time. Parisian Pebble cold brew. French fusion of fruit flavored cereal, cold brew, and a splash of cream, garnished with whipped cream and fruity cereal on top. Isn't that just cold coffee with fruity pebbles on it? No, I mean I get it. That's totally worth $7 right there. Thomas says it's because the life insurance wouldn't go to her until the marriage license is like, I've invested into this for 2.5 years. I'm not about to let this go now. There's a reason why insurance calls a wife a stabilizing factor. Yeah. How you doing this morning, Marlins fan? Are you guys getting some rain over on your west side? I mean, it's already starting to stave off now, so. Opie Mom, I'm not a fan of the cereal coffee phase. Or fad. Yeah. It's not any better than taking a bowl of cereal and adding coffee to it. See? See? It don't make sense. Mi amor, mi amor, mi amor, mi amor. Gonna be a little Boco Loco. A couple of weeks ago, a couple of things I wanted to point out here. A couple of weeks ago, we were talking about the idea of lightning. And lightning rods here in the park. And I wanted to show you guys. Have you ever noticed? Have you ever stopped to look? Lightning rods everywhere. They are, in fact, everywhere. But most guests don't look at them or know about them, and that is the way Disney wants it to be. It's a safety feature. They're always there. But just in now what I just showed you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I just counted 14 lightning rods off of this one building. And that's just the ones I can see. And speaking of cereal, if you guys have never used Cocoa Pebbles as a landscaping, they're really good for landscaping. I mean, look how nice those look. Chocolate Cocoa Pebbles, great way to landscape. So Fruity Pebbles in your coffee, maybe not so much, but Cocoa Pebbles in your flower beds, oh yeah. How you doing today, Goofy Dad? Look at all the birds that are taking refuge today. Swain's DD, what's the reason for the lightning rods? Because we do get a lot of storms here in Florida. It's so that if there was ever an actual lightning strike with so many lightning rods, that there would never be a situation that any guest would ever have a chance of being struck by lightning. It's a safety thing. It is simply to make sure that if lightning does strike, It strikes a building and not a person. And so ask the question, look it up on Google. How many times has a guest at Walt Disney World been struck by lightning? As well it should be. Oh my gosh, look guys. Hi Mama. Hi Mama, how you doing? Dude, you're getting way too far from Mom. You need to get back over here. Over here, back over here. Over here. Oh goodness. No, 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 too far, too far. Emmett L. Brown was struck by lightning, yes, but that was at Universal. Hi, buddy. Hi, little guy. Right here by me. Good job, Mama. You got too far. Mom's over here. See, you gotta get closer to Mama. Rich, hey, what does it cost to rent a locker at the parks? There's two sizes of lockers. You can get a smaller locker for $7. It's good for the day, and it's a good for across the parks. Or you can get a large locker for $10. So, leave them alone. They don't need you to pick them up. They're doing fine on their own. Lockers. One thing I need you guys to be aware of, if you're renting lockers here at the parks, something people are not aware of many times, and I'm glad that CMs are really good about telling you this when you rent a locker. But if you don't know about it, then it may persuade you not to. If you are park hopping, rentals of lockers are good across parks. What does that mean? It means when you rent a locker here in Epcot, you decide halfway through the day you want to jump over to Hollywood Studios. Well, you've already paid $10 for use of a locker. Hold on to your receipt when you get over to Hollywood Studios. Go over to the attendant who is doing all of their locker rentals over there. Show them your receipt that you purchased that locker rental for Epcot, and they will simply make sure you have access to a locker in Hollywood Studios. And you can do that all day long. You're thinking, well, what's the actual practical use of that? That sounds like something that I would never take advantage of or have need for. What I want you guys to think about the fact is that many times, and people are here for long vacations, they may go to a water park. Water parks, pretty much, you will be renting a locker. You're not going to want to take your iPhone out and your wallet and everything else after you've changed clothes and leave it out on a lounge chair somewhere. You will rent a locker. So the reason I bring this up is that I want you to keep that in mind. You just rented a locker over at Blizzard Beach, at Typhoon Lagoon. When you're done for the day, and those parks do close at 5 o'clock, you're going to make your way over to another park. Take that receipt with you for renting that locker, and when you get to the Magic Kingdom to watch fireworks that night, and your kids go, I want a popcorn bucket, or I want to get this, or I want to get that. Utilize that locker. Don't walk around with that popcorn bucket all day long. Instead, take an advantage of something you've already paid for and you have access to, and use it again. How you doing, KK Bike Life? All right, Leo Epcot, thank you. Small lockers are $10 a day. Large lockers are $12. There are jumbo lockers at $15. But as you mentioned, they're only available here at Epcot and the MK. Rich says, I like to keep extra sneakers. And some people don't like to walk around in wet shoes. And I don't blame them. All right, you guys ready for a fancy shot? I like to do these every once in a while. Here we go. One moment in time. Jomo's Good Dog, Going Ninja, time to run home and grab a sandwich. What's today's date? Oh, it's the 30th. Guess what? Starting today at Publix. Sandwiches. Sub sandwiches, $3.99. Wait a minute, you're a travel agent. You're trying to sell me Disney. That's all you do. You're here to push your agenda of travel. No. I want you to go get to Publix today. If you have a pub sub nearby you, starting today, there are a select number of pub subs, $3.99. You know, I'll be grabbing one. I believe it includes Italians, turkeys, even my favorite, the ultimate. And no, this is not a joke. This is not me being funny and making stuff up. It really is the thing. Make sure your mileage may vary. Your Publix may have different rules, but starting today and tomorrow, $4 sub sandwiches at Publix. I'm hungry. Could go for an ultimate myself. All right, whose plans did I just change today for lunch? Jomo's Good Dog, do you have Publixes? Get with you up in the great state? Blueberry, you're coming back to the land of the Publix. You thought you were just happy to be back in Florida for just being Florida. You're gonna have pub subs again. Caleb and Liberty had a pub sub the other day. I was a little jealous because I had already eaten, but I was like, man, I can do for a pub sub. Leo, I've never seen a sub sandwich that cheap before, and they're good. Welcome in, William Highland. Good to see you, Billy. It was raining before. It's now just drizzling. So let's keep making our way around the World Showcase. If you're watching with us today for the very first time, hi, my name is Chris. I have been doing this for over 10 years for Ear to Ear Magic. Ear to Ear Magic is my family. We have the help and support of so many people, like our moderators, who help us keep our live streams going every weekday. We have been streaming in the parks here at Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort now for 6 years. So if you've never heard of us and today is the first day in, we are so thankful that not another day has passed that we have not had a chance to meet. My name's Chris. Everybody else here in the chat is glad to have you here as well. We commonly call ourselves the Magic Crew because the real magic happens not in the parks, but in our chat. And we'd love to have you guys be a part. Get your socks wet, jump into the chat, and have some fun with us today. Ooh, KK Bike Life. I'm at the Smokehouse. Are you over? Hang on. Are you right there? That's Italy. There we go. They have a really good salad there, the brisket salad. It's really weird in the fact that it's really just a couple of stalks of lettuce They don't even chop it up. They just lay it on the plate and cover it with brisket and all kinds of stuff for salad. And it's one of my favorites. Billy, you're gonna be here November 9th through the 16th. Well, we hope to get to see you in the parks, my friend. Now, we do have some things that will pop up here and there once in a while. We will be traveling. We do group cruises sometimes. Susan and I have really talked about the idea of trying really hard to find a way to make it happen, both financially and just time-wise in our schedule, to cruise more often. Why? Because we are travel agents and we do business here at Disney. We do business at Universal, but a lot of our business is on cruise lines, and it's just as important for us to know what's going on and how it works on cruises as it does for here in the park. So we're trying to find a way for us to get onto more cruises, whether with the group, with our community, or just individually, so we have that experience. So if we're not on a cruise, we're going to be in the parks. So you want some Parks and Cruising family, get some brisket. See, you get brisket on a salad, and then you're like, it's all good, right? No face painting today because, well, it washes off, so. Hey, you gotta risk it for the brisket. Blueberry, you just gotta risk it for the brisket. We've had salad even at home. I've had mini salads in the past 3 weeks since we've been back Alaskan restaurants. You know, there's always that potential. I'm not worried about it. I can't let something like that keep me from living my life, you know? It's my life, it's now or never. I'll have the Caesar salad forever. Maybe a Cobb if I make it to the ground derby. All right, so I wanted to check something real quick. Many years ago, not many years, but months ago, I stopped counting. Just the day-to-day count is too hard. It's too rough to keep up with. But I do like to look every once in a while for the crew. Taz, most of the people are either going back to their hotels to wait out the rain, or they're probably all inside queues, inside shopping, so it just looks a lot less crowded. At this point, guys, we are at 38,597 subscribers here on Ear to Ear Magic. What does that mean? It means that there's 3 of you guys that are in this chat who are having a good time. You might want to come back and do this with us in the future. You guys can help us get to 38.6. So welcome in. And for those who've already subscribed, thank you. Bigger. Strawberry caramel bar. Of course, popcorn that was just made today.
And then a mini journal from Apple. And then we can layer those in more.
I'm going to move to the second case because the first case is the same as the second. Just browsing today, but had to show it off. Can't walk by, right? What's your favorite treat in the entire place? You like the K-pop? Do you ever feel like you want another bite after the first one? But is that going to be gone after tomorrow? So, do you get to take them home if they don't get sold? I wish. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's cool. I won't stand in line for too long because there's some guests behind me, but sweet. Awesome. Caramel. Also, let me throw another trick for you guys. If you are an annual pass holder and you are getting discounts, buy your Coke, Powerade, water, Fanta, whatever. Buy it in one of these shops. Now, these are available in kiosk out in the World Showcase and out and around. You can just walk up. They're in these giant bins filled with ice. And they, of course, are the same price as they are inside. The only problem is if you buy it inside the shop, this is considered retail. This is no longer food and service. This is now retail. What difference does that make? As an annual pass holder, when you show your discount buying anything inside retail, you get 20% off. When you buy food, you get 0% off. So if you're gonna have to buy a Coke or water or Powerade, go inside of a gift shop that has those available, buy them there, show your annual pass, get 20% off. It's sort of like those deals at like Speedway and Wawa, where if you buy 5 drinks, you get 1 for free. That's what's happening right there. So take advantage of your discounts where you can. What was that, Haley? Maleficat, good morning. Hey, I will never look down. I slept in too. I have not been feeling well, Maleficat, and this week has been a rough one. And don't apologize. Don't be upset about getting some sleep. And the great thing is, I'm not on TikTok. Why? Is that a difference? Why does that make any difference? Because if I was on TikTok, anything that I did while we were live, you'd never be able to go back and see. But everything we do here on YouTube is available for going back and rewatching. If you missed something, whether you slept in or there was an ad or you had to take a meeting, you can always go back and rewatch it later. KK, it was good that you got in to Test Track. Now, when I came in this morning, KK, it was the longest wait of all of the queues was Test Track. Was it? How long did you wait for it this morning? Oh, the rain is starting back again. That's okay. I love Wawa. So do I. Our kids love Wawa. Haley says, and calling out Chris is not going to help. What? I want to help. Well, how can I help? What did I miss? How you doing, Dizzy? Good afternoon. You guys wanna help me find a hidden Mickey today? Yeah, I'm gonna back up a little bit. We're gonna come over here. Anybody who likes to look for hidden Mickeys, come over to Germany. Find our 3 suits over here. Now, I only do this every so often, so I always have to go back to see if I can find it. One of these guys Oh, the rain's starting to come back. He doesn't seem to be bothered by that at all. Hang on, too fast, too fast. There he is. You guys see it? Raise your hand in the chat if you see the hidden Mickey. Guy on the far left. I knew it was on the crown, but I thought it was on the guy in the middle. But see, that's the thing about getting old. You forget things and you get to do everything new and for the first time. Aiden's Comedy Shorts, can you ride Ratatouille for me today? It was my hope that we could ride Ratatouille. I'm making my way over there, so we'll see what happens. I can't make any promises though. We'll see how it goes. I find that when I put something in my mind that it's gonna happen, it's when most likely it's not, and then I get the most disappointed in myself. So we kind of go with the flow, you know? Big Al's back! Greg, if you buy wine at Epcot, do they send it back to your resort or you're allowed to have it with you? The answer is no and no. And Greg's like, well, that's not fair. It's got to be something. This is how it works. If you buy any alcohol while you're inside Epcot, or if you buy something like a sword, you buy yourself a sword. May the sword be with you. If you buy a sword over in, say, Japan or the UK, if you buy alcohol, things that they don't want you to have with you and around with you in the parks, they will let you purchase it. They will get all of your information and they will send it to either the front of the park or the back of the park. And you can only get it as you're leaving. So no, you cannot go and buy yourself a big old bottle of German ale and walk around the park drinking it. It's against the rules for you to do that. So they will get your information. They will send it to the front of the park or the back of the park, depending on where you're staying. If you're staying at the boardwalk or the yacht club or the beach club, or if you're going to be staying at Art of Animation and Pop Century and riding the Skyliner, they will simply put it at the back of the park. And when you're leaving that day, they will let you have it, but you can't bring it back in. So another reason they do this is because, one, they don't want you to walk around with a sword. If I have to explain that to you, then bless your heart. But the biggest reason is it's glass. They don't want you to walk around with a glass bottle, break the glass bottle. Glass items are not allowed inside the parks. So if you show up, like the other day, I've been drinking kombucha, which is not my favorite because of its medicinal values this past week. The kombucha that Susan has gotten is a blueberry ginger kombucha. It comes in a glass bottle. I had one with me on Friday last week. I had to drink it before I could go streaming because I could not bring it inside the parks with me. Do not bring glass. If you bring a cooler with drinks in it, the drinks have to be in plastic bottles. And they do not want you to have a bunch of ice because ice hides glass. And so all that is just for safety reasons. They do not want glass, broken fragments inside the parks. It causes issues. How you doing, Shannon? It is a little rainy day today, but you know what? It's not hot. So, Tag Toying, you can buy a real sword there. Yes, you can. You can buy a samurai sword in Japan. Matter of fact, if you want, we can even go shopping for one as we come up to Japan. You can buy British military sword-like devices in the UK Pavilion. You can become a monarch your own self, but no, they won't let you walk around with it. So One of my biggest regrets ever, guys, at the Epcot World Showcase of not buying something. This was 2019, not that I remember. In 2019, Susan and I were walking around the World Showcase. We stopped in the gift shop over, hang on, I gotta uncover this drainage. We stopped at the gift shop over in China, and at the register they had a clearance, like a case, not really case, just like a bin, and inside were swords that were really umbrellas. They were the coolest thing. They were on sale. They didn't want them anymore. They were trying to get them out of the place, and they were on like clearance for like 30 bucks. I don't remember. I picked it up. I held it in my hands. Almost walked out. Almost walked over and bought it. And Susan can confirm that I wouldn't shut up about that for the rest of the day. I should have bought it. And of course, when I went back, they were gone. It sold them. It was a good deal, and they were really cool. But they were umbrellas that, when you weren't using it as an umbrella, it looked like a samurai sword. Not really samurai, but you know what I'm saying. So I think we all have purchases like that we regret not taking advantage of while we had them. Dopey Runner, I want a lightsaber umbrella. Those are cool too. I've seen those before. Kirikobi Yumi said, I brought ice in a cooler, but you had to put the ice in Ziploc bags. Yes. And one of the biggest reasons, like I said before, guys, is glass is not allowed. And if you have a cooler that is full of ice cubes, and you may have had glass bottles in it, and one of them broke, and there's an ice shard in there somewhere. Hey, mods, please confirm for me that, you know, the word shard comes across carefully with closed captioning. But if you have a fragment of ice that is not really ice but is glass, that could, you know, eventually find its way into Final Destiny Disney, they don't want that. So they don't want to have to deal with large amount of ice. They don't want to have to be going through the ice. So Parks and Cruising family, and I like that idea. In our household, we say it was just not meant to be type purchases. We all have our obsessions, right? Sometimes it's hard to walk away from them. Last week we had somebody ask the question about Club 33 lounges here at Walt Disney World. We are standing in front of one of them. Matter of fact, we have some Club 33 members right now getting ready to go up in the lounge. This sign over here on the right that says American Adventure, if you go behind that sign, there is a soul door. If you open that door, it's actually got an elevator door behind it. You can scan your Club 33 band right there. The Club 33 concierge will be up top, and we'll confirm that you have access and you're allowed up there, and you can go on upstairs. It's on the second floor. It used to be a lounge for Chase card holders for doing Wine and Dine or Food and Wine Festival, but it is now exclusively for Club 33. Wow, this is today. Uh-oh, what did I do? I think I accidentally just I didn't do that. Parks and Cruising family, I think you just got hidden. I have water drops all over my other device, so it's making selections that I didn't necessarily select. So I think you were in hidden. Sorry about that. For a second, I thought that was Wacko, Yakko, and Dot. I'm like, they're not supposed to be in this park. Because I saw some clickbait about a couple that got kicked out of a Club 33. It may have been clickbait the way it was done, but there have been guests who have lost their Club 33 membership. One was not necessarily Disney World. The one you probably are talking about, there is an infamous story going on right now about a couple who was disenfranchised from Club 33 at Disneyland. So all right, so this is what we're gonna do. Instead of streaming for the rest of today, we're gonna buy this puzzle. We're gonna go back to my house and we're just gonna put the puzzle together. How about that? Does that sound like fun? Oh, that's a cool one. Susan, how much is the puzzle? 30 bucks. That's a cool one though. That's a, not bad about that. I like that one. I did so many puzzles on the last Virgin Voyage cruise. It was a lot of fun. Tess Venture, thank you for the super chat. Big thanks to the donors in this chat that donated to No Kid Hungry today. Wait, do we have? I missed that. We were in line for I gotta get my umbrella back out. Sorry guys. We were in line for Cosmic Rewind. Did I miss some donations? Normally I get notifications on those. I probably got an email of those, but see, that's not something I'm keeping my eyes on when I'm streaming. I try very hard not to open my email at all when I'm streaming, because I'll get distracted and I'm not focusing on you guys. So if you guys send me an email, I promise you I won't see it until after the stream. So if you ever want to send me something that you want me to see during the stream, you got to let me know that it's there, because I'm not going to look. But I guess I'll have to go back up and pull it up and see. All right, starting to rain again. What can I say except thank you for the super chat? Okay. If you guys ever wonder, this guy walks really weird. He goes all over the place. I'm actually trying to walk in between families so they won't show up on camera. So I try really hard to do that. So if you're new to the channel and you're watching and I'm just talking and all of a sudden I just do this and you're like, what in the world's this guy problem? He's just got like a hair trigger out now. It's usually because I'm trying to not put individuals on camera. Sometimes dudes, I'll have kids from another family who will come and almost like walk right in front of me or walk into my camera view as I'm standing somewhere. And so I'll just shift. Taz says, I saw the dollar amount go up on my end. That's all I say. Yep, Dopey Runner says, I love Zim, Randy and Heidi and Jeannie all donated to No Kid Hungry. We are now under $800 left for our overall goal. Thank you guys. I did not see that at all. I did not see it. I greatly appreciate that. Like I said, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do it today just because. I'm uncovering the water grate so every time I see one, I got straw all over. Helps the rain go down. Here we go. I'll have to go back and check and see where we're at. Hang on, did you just put the link in too? Hang on, Dopey Runner. I want to look at it myself. The rain on my screen is really making things hard to do. It doesn't want to recognize my fingers. You guys are up to $4,214.78 raised for No Kid Hungry. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for that. As we mentioned, if you guys are watching, we are raising money for No Kid Hungry. It has been an organization that's very near and dear to my heart. For those who've never experienced homelessness, for those who've never experienced not having access to a food pantry, especially if you have children and a family. When it comes down to those kind of situations, honestly and truly, nothing else matters except making sure your kid has something to eat. We love the fact that No Kid Hungry does this in so many various and different ways in the school systems and even during the summertime when schools are out. So thank you guys so very much for letting us just help when it comes to noticing and recognizing organizations like No Kid Hungry, and we appreciate you guys so very much. Those who have donated, remember at the end of October, what we're going to do is we're going to take the cumulative totals for all the donations. Anyone who's donated $100 or more to this fundraising effort, we're going to put your name on our t-shirts we're going to have printed for the 10K for marathon. So, and we would love to showcase that. I would love to put everybody's names on there, but my fear was that we wanted them to be able to be read. We wanted them to be able to be seen. Who knows? I might change my mind on that. But thank you guys for being a part of the fundraising organization we're doing right now in upcoming of the 2027 Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. Now, I mentioned being able to buy swords. You guys want to go sword hunting? Owen's going to be so upset that I went to Mitsubishi without him. Hey, let's just all make a pact together. My son Owen, he can't come all the time. I don't want him to come all the time because he does work every single weekday in the afternoons. He spends a lot of time in his own job, and I don't want to wear him out just for my sake. But he almost always comes on Epcot days because he just thoroughly enjoys Epcot. So if you do me a favor, if you join the channel and start in the chat, if next time Owen comes in, just if he asks what we did today, tell him nothing. That's what teenagers say when you ask them, right? What happened at school today? Nothing. So. Alright, I do not want to make the floor wet, so I'm going to do a little tap tap here. There we go. Make it a little bit better. be looking for some swords. All right, Taz Venture. Thank you so much. Taz Venture has just purchased and gifted 5 Magic Crew Cast memberships. 5 of you guys who are not currently members were now randomly selected to have access to that perk for the next month. It was all paid for by Taz Venture. Thank you, Taz. Who did it go to? Randomly chosen by YouTube. It went to Jacumv Vet Life Live. All About the Ears, T.A. Jen, Princess Audrey Elaine, and DJ 1010. So congrats, guys. Just made the chat a little greener. Karomi! Karomi. Here we go. Liberty does not like Hello Kitty, but she loves Karomi. So I guess it's like a little 146 pieces. How much is it? That's not bad. $23.95. Okay. I was just waiting for it to be some really crazy. Comes with a little mini picture. Those are cool. Summer Wonderland. You got a Karomi, you got a Hello Kitty. You got a Karomi in a... Check it out. I've not seen that one before. $27. Not too bad. Karomi kimonos. There's My Melody. Joseph, are you going to start up the donations for school teachers in August for the Magic Crew soon? We are planning on doing that again this year. This will be our 3rd year. But Joseph, we do that in September. Now, I know a lot of schools are going to start back in August, but across the country, there are just as many that will start off by Labor Day weekend. So starting in September, guys, hopefully we will be having the return of Back to School September. Back to School September means that we will have teachers, a featured teacher every week of the month. And that teacher, you guys might be surprised to find out, we've already been having conversations with teachers getting ready for that a few weeks in advance. So we will get them an Amazon wish list for their classroom, for school supplies and things for their classroom to make it what they need for teaching in their style and manner. And every week we will have a different teacher and a different wish list that you guys can give. How that works is they create their own wish list. They just provide us the link. None of that money goes to us. It goes through Amazon, and you guys get to help provide supplies to teachers who normally would have to buy these things out of their own pockets. So yeah, we're going to do that for Back to School September. It's we did it the first year, and I was so grateful for a generous community who would help teachers to buy what they need for their classrooms. Umbrellas. think I missed something as I'm walking around looking, didn't I? Hang on. Somebody said, thank you to Stephen, but I missed what it came from. What did Stephen do? I want to put it up on the screen and not miss out on it. It just seems like that the teachers who are preparing and do stuff like that just don't get enough attention in that manner. You know, they're given a budget of so many dollars, and it just doesn't go that far. And here you have a teacher who's making $30,000, $35,000, been teaching for years, and then you're expecting them to spend hundreds and hundreds of their own personal dollars to provide for their classroom. Here's the gut-wrenching reality of it all. They do it out of the love of their hearts for what they do and who they do it for. They do it without animosity. They do it without regret. They do it without any concern. And yet, they're doing it out of their own pockets. So we're gonna help. So. Oh, I missed Stevens. So I'm gonna see if I can go back before we close today. I'm gonna go back and see. I'll have to pull up another thing. I'm gonna see if I can find everyone who donated during the live stream for No Kid Hungry today. And sometimes Dopey Runner knows this for a fact. Sometimes the budget's zero. You know what? Just make do with what you got. Make do with what you got. All right, so what it's doing here, this is a little different. We talked about this, Greg asked. So I stand corrected. When it comes to the swords, I haven't bought a lot of swords, but they will need to be shipped to your home. They are not going to be giving you the sword. Even the little opener sets. Art 93, welcome to the community. Most of these sword replicas are going to be somewhere around just less than $200. What you're seeing here. The marble red here is $210. The Kenkumo here with the white handle is $400. Over on this side, Ninja Swords $210. So they range anywhere from about $180 to $200, $210 for most of them. TLC Disney Girl Tori is one of our past teachers that we've highlighted over the years. And she can tell you from firsthand experience what that means and what that's like, guys. So, wow. Disney Girl Tours really helped because I get $0 for my classroom the past 2 years. So I'm glad that we had the opportunity to help you in the past with that. Sake it to me, baby. Yeah. Sake. All right. We talked about this before. Opening alcohol bottles is a strict hip. Please enjoy your sake purchase after you leave the park. I'm shocked to think that they might actually let you walk out with these in your hand. This right here, these Ramoon, I think they're, my kids love these things. I don't know why. I think it's the idea that you have to the marble down to be able to drink it. All right, can you guys still see okay? Because I know the signal back here gets really bad. Can you guys still seeing everything okay? Let me know if it gets a little weird. Liberty loves these Calpicos. I don't remember which flavor she likes the most. Mandarin orange looks good. White peach looks good. Peach! She actually bought some of the Calpicos at a Asian market in Seattle that we had such a great time enjoying. We ate at the food court there for dinner the day before we went to the Space Needle. Had some really good food. Owen found his baked fish things that he's talked about before there. Susan got pho and the Korean side. How you doing, FM Ever After? What? My school was supposed to get all new furniture this year. Funding fell through and we were only able to get tables and chairs for the students. This was after they threw out our storage cabinets, bookshelves. Okay. That's frustrating. So frustrating. We had this about 2 months ago. If you've never had a frozen wafer sandwich, they're pretty inexpensive. They're cheaper than a Mickey ice cream bar. They come in matcha flavor, strawberry flavor. This one here in the corner is, I think, just original, whatever that one is. And then, of course, there's the sweet potato one, which was really funky, but I really enjoyed it. Sweet potato cream inside, chocolate coating on the outside, and they get I think sometimes we miss out on some of the really cool treats that can be found back here just because of where they are. Liberty bought some Pocky when we were in Seattle as well. Thank you, TLP. Before we close the stream today, I'm going to go back in. I'll have to pull it up, and I want to see everybody who donated today and thank them. Now, TLP, am I just remembering wrong? I thought you'd already donated. Did you do it again? Your generosity really doesn't know any bounds. All right, I need to walk past this quickly because this is my Achilles heel. I mean, I've never seen the Odyssey, but I do know what an Achilles heel is. And curry flavored noodles and udon noodles and glass noodles and Japanese curry flavored ramen. I gotta keep walking. Dude, I need some Chinese food. All right, we'll keep walking. This is our Cape Cod stop. I think we might be good for rain. I don't know. We'll see. I've still got my umbrella ready, just in case. Hey crew, if you're just joining in today, we are live here in Epcot. Oh, the gotcha monies are not open. If it's just rain, if it's raining, they don't lift them up. The gachapon is right back here. If you're ever looking for the gachapon, if you are a Orlando local, guys, if you have not been over to Ibisu, that is found over by the Florida Mall, go check that place out. That was a lot of fun. My kids enjoyed going there. I've actually had it on my mind to just take them back for an afternoon and let them enjoy it some. So if you like gachapons, they got a whole section in the back of gachapons. If you like blind boxes of that site, they've got a whole section for those as well. Oh, is that there? I'm sure I can probably get most of those in my local grocery store, but that doesn't decrease the saliva glands. I will tell you what. I love my mom. I love my dad, and I don't ever want it to be taken as being an idea of disrespect, but I am so sad that as a child, I never learned to enjoy such international delicacies, such as curry, as ramen. There's so many things now that I just honestly, absolutely adore that I did not even know about until I was in my 40s. And that just seems sad. So if you're a parent today of younger children watching, do your kids a favor. Let their palates expand beyond just what's on their local menus in their wherever they live. Disney Lisa, me too. My best friends were Indian and I should have enjoyed the amazing food more. I know, it's like, where were you all my life? How you doing, Disney Granny? Jumping on for lunch. What you having for lunch today? Greg, I did not have Thai food until an adult. I did not have chicken pad Thai until I was, what, 45? 44? Maybe 42. I was in my 40s. Like, I went 40 years of my life without chicken pad Thai. That was 40 years too long. I am so thankful that my son Caleb enjoys chicken pad Thai as much as I do. that he does not have to wait until he is 40 something years old to take his first bite and go, oh, this was, where have you been my whole life? All right, the day is getting long. Let's make our way over to Ratatouille. See if we can get another ride in. It doesn't spin as much as Guardians of the Galaxy, but you know, we'll make do. See, and that's the other thing, Blueberry. It's not always my parents' fault. I mean, let's be honest, guys. You know, growing up in the 70s and 80s, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have communities filled with international foods and delicacies everywhere, you know? If we were lucky back in early 1980s, we were lucky to have really one good Chinese food restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not necessarily my parents' fault. We just didn't have easy access to that kind of stuff. You guys want to go see a guy about a chef, a rat chef? So what do you think, Donna? After today's stream, should we swing by our favorite Chinese restaurant and pick up some Mughal Gai pan and take it home? And I can't get out, I went the wrong way. Hello, Shannon and Baby C's. How's Grandma? Dopey Runner. That does not count. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, if I had somebody who cared enough for me to make sure that I had a family style package of Panda Express on my doorstep when I needed it the most, yes. But that's just the base. That's just getting started, you know? It goes up from there. How you doing, Fort Lac? Hey, Fort Lac, just want to let you know, Shannon and Baby C's grandma is doing okay. Important to know. Good to hear. Hey, does anybody need to use the restroom? We can take a bathroom break here if you need. Well, if you didn't before, hopefully that will inspire you to go deeper and deeper into the France Pavilion. How you doing, Wild Star? Also, a day at Disney with a bunch of friends is a whole lot better than anywhere by yourself. Lots of questions like to be when you're by yourself. I am keeping on, Wild Star. It's what we strive for. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's go head on over to Ratatouille. It's got a 40-minute standby wait. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys to do me a huge favor. I love that you guys can come in and hang out with me. It is also just a joy to spend the days in the parks with you. But as we come into the entrance to Ratatouille, I'm gonna need to ask for all 450 of you guys to be very quiet. And I'm gonna pretend that I'm completely by myself. And I'm gonna go through the single rider line. Let's see how much faster we can get on and see if it's faster than 40 minutes. Marlins fan, is it wrong if I go to Disney with myself or son? No, we got single people traveling and coming to the parks all the time. Get this, Marlins fan. I have people who always ask me, they want to go on a cruise, but they can't get anybody to go with them. You know how many times I have seen posts on social media? I just want somebody to go with me on a cruise. I don't want to go by myself. And they want to go on a cruise so very badly, and they can't seem to talk anybody to go with them. Guess what? You can go on a cruise by yourself, especially if it's a cruise like Virgin Voyages, because not only do they give you a discount for sailing by yourself, you don't have to pay for two people just because there's only one of you, which I think is a perk right there. But also, if Go Tigers is in the chat, Go Tigers will tell you, an expert when it comes to sailing solo on Virgin. You may be by yourself when you embark. You don't have to stay that way. So, no, enjoy the parks. Have a great time. Get smacked in the head with a giant umbrella as they walk past you in Ratatouille. It's all in the fun. Ow. All right, you guys gonna sing it with me? Let's go. All the single riders, 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 all the single riders. You put your hands up. Woo! Let's see if it really is 40 minutes for us. Parks and Cruising family, I said quiet. And we get kicked out of the single rider line. Here's nobody in the line. Thank you. Now, what was that about going to the parks by yourself again? How you doing today, LBJ? Well, if NYG Fangirl's not hanging out with us, stay in the chat. Tell her hello too. Tell her hello from us here in the crew. I'm seriously not trying to put you on the spot, Jomas Good Dog, but I cannot remember. Have you guys considered, or are you considering one of the group cruises for 2027? Hey. I'm trying to be, what's that French word when you're not trying to draw attention to yourself? I'm trying to be non de plume here. Non de plume. Okay, you in the back, put your hand down. Five? Thank you. Here we go. How close to that was 40 minutes?
The back of the store, the back of the store, and you can put down the
All right, mods, you guys have the chat. We'll see you guys at the exit.
Vous voilà. Venez. Suivez-moi, je vous prie. Chef Remy is waiting for you. This way. Here they are, les invités pour le dîner.
Yes, but what's from here? Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Coco vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple. Voilà. Mais oui, that's it!
Cette nourriture est pour nos invités, pas pour vous. Hey guys, the food is for them, not you.
Et tout est en salle. Et oui, what are you doing? Que manigancez-vous?
Dépêchez-vous, par ici. Go, go. Come on! Remy's kitchen's just around the corner! Oui, oui, on est presque arrivé à la cuisine de Rémi!
Trois entrecôtes pour la douce. Une à point, une bleue et une saignante.
Oui, petit chef!
Il va aussi me falloir rapidement 4 ratatouilles pour la carte.
Oui, ma chérie!
Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. Vous serez toujours les bienvenus chez Rémi. À bientôt et bon appétit. Mio?
Never for you, life is well. You are always welcome at Bistro Chef.
Au revoir. Au revoir, s'il vous plaît.
Okay, be sure to grab all your stuff and watch your step as you exit. Goodbye!
Head down. Or roll.
Stepped in a puddle.
Yeah, that was me, guys. I forgot to plug in today. Hi guys. So everything is dead. Nothing's charging because evidently it's too wet. The battery that's been plugged in is not actually charging. The phone that I'm using now, everything's so wet it keeps pushing buttons that I'm not pushing. So that's what happens when you have a touchscreen. I'm going to take this out because evidently this is not working anymore. Even the gimbal's acting weird. It's just gotten too wet today. A lot of wetness. All right, we're just going to get rid of that. Water everywhere. Are you guys there? Can you guys hear me, see me? I'm using a backup device here. All right. I got 30% power on this one. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to charge it at all because the battery is not charging. Yeah, everything's too wet. Sorry about that, folks. All right, we're gonna put this away, see if we can get it to dry some. It's still raining on me here, so not like I could make the equipment more dry. I'm just gonna see what we can do. That's cool. I've never heard of that. There's a couple of good free apps. The question is, can you have them working at the same time? Yeah. So I guess the battery is too wet. It's freaking out, so it's not actually charging anything. So my other device died. And earlier, I hope it was only one or two people, but earlier I actually blocked a few people in our crew simply because of the rain on my touchscreen. Captured them, so it's a rainy day, but you know what? Rainy days mean the grass is greener on the other side, so I'm okay with it. Tommy says toss it in the microwave. I'm going to do that as soon as I get home. Yeah, unfortunately, I think what happened is the rain has gotten into my battery connections. And so they're not actually charging anything. Got a little too wet. It happens. It can all dry out. Try to keep the camera still. Yeah, this is the camera. This is the phone this is actually my personal phone. So that you guys know, I finally, after 5 years of streaming, decided to just bite the bullet and invest into a separate device that I only use for streaming. It is a dedicated device. I don't use it as anything else except for what we do for ear-to-ear magic for streaming and for content capture. So luckily there's a backup plan. I can take you guys and throw this in. I got 30% charge, so we'll take it as long as we can, but once that's done, I am finished for the day. So hopefully it won't drain too quickly. I think we'll be fine. Make it back to the front of the park. So this is a very atypical day here for us at Walt Disney World during the summertime. The fact that one, it's raining before noon, and two, the rain has been pretty consistent for more than an hour. This is what we call in the, well, I don't know, if you're in the weather, if you know, like the terminology of a weather person, or want to get real technical, the terminology used in this case is, this is what we call a rainy day. We don't get them often, but it's New Jersey rain. It's Jersey rain. Okay, so this threw off my plan a little bit. What I really wanted to do is, because we actually had some generous people come in and donate to No Kid Hungry during today's stream. My goal was at the end of today's stream, when we got to the front of the park, was for me to pull them up and to list them and give a special thank you. So I may need some help from the mods if you guys can help me out later. If you have access to that, and anytime you donate on the No Kid Hungry site, it actually lists your name on there. So we'll see if we can find a way to make that happen. So not 100% back to where I need to be. Today was a little bit of a stretch as well. Did better than I thought it was going to do. Day by day it just gets a little bit better. So I was trying to decide if tomorrow we were going to have an Animal Kingdom Friday. My other thought, it's the last day of the month, and I don't know, maybe you guys, I was going to see if I could, and I don't know because I haven't talked to her about this ahead of time. So there's a flash of lightning. I might even see if I can talk Susan into coming and having lunch with me at Disney Springs tomorrow instead of going and hitting the parks. So if I can get her to take a couple hours break of everything she's got piled up, she's working on. So I'll let you guys know, but we may, just because of the situation, we may switch our Animal Kingdom Friday over for a lunch date at Disney Springs. Parks and Cruising family, they give us until the end of October. So honestly, I think you guys have pretty much already gotten this. And here's the thing. I want you guys, hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm a little wet.
Yeah, no, it is wet.
It is, but no, it's not bad wet though.
It's not that bad.
No, it's just a little drizzle. Does it? You know, we never really called it rain. We called it the crowd thinner.
That's right.
We called it crowd thinner because it got people out of the parks, and we got the rides faster and stuff like that. So how are you guys doing today?
Good.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Yes.
So what's on your agenda for today? What have you guys been up to?
Well, we already rode Guardians. We got like the early entry.
Yeah.
Cool.
We did Guardians first, and it wasn't long.
They said it was going to be 50 minutes for me, but we got in pretty short, so it wasn't really that bad. That's what we were kind of hoping.
We did Remy, and we did Test Track.
Yes,
So
Test Track was the longest wait this morning at 75 minutes. How long did you guys wait?
It was like
450. That was right. Yeah. So not too bad. Yeah. So yeah, we've just been wandering since it started raining.
And a good thing you got Test Track now, because now if lightning like this, they're going to shut Test Track down. You can't ride Test Track when there's lightning in the area.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, what about for the rest of the day? Do you guys have any plans?
Well, we're meeting some family this afternoon and gonna have dinner over at the Bonnet Creek area.
Oh, cool.
Really nice.
Over in one of the hotels over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got some really nice places over there.
Yeah, so we're excited to see that and get to see them. So.
It's always kind of fun to go. You've been here over and over and over again, and then somebody goes, wait, there's someplace I haven't been to before?
Yeah, I know. We haven't been to all the resorts, so it's kind of nice to get a chance to see some of that.
This is funny now. Now, my mother, I'm going to turn it around for just a second just because I have to share this with everybody. My mother used to be in South Georgia, and she didn't kind of understand what we did and how we did it. And when we first started coming as a family on vacation, we would come down from Atlanta. My mom would often say, well, why are you going to Disney World? You went there last year.
Yeah. we get that a lot.
I mean, we're talking, I mean, complete, I mean, deadpan, no, there was no joke, there was no funny, serious question from my mother. You've been there. Why are you going back? That's like I used to ask people, wait, you went to go see that movie already? Why are you going to go see it again?
Right.
But I think Mom now, over the past 10 years, has realized kind of the difference. And also, when we do stuff we've never done before, and you're like, wait a minute, we've been doing this for decades, and we're still doing something completely new and different. So I know, and I'm you know, it's a joke, but it's all honesty. To go over to Bonnet Creek and go, I never knew this place was even over here. There are hotels we've never shared with you guys on the streams. And the reason is mainly they're good hotels, but they're not Disney hotels.
Right. Yeah.
And so we try not to confuse travel clients. That's kind of the thing. I mean, when we first started live streaming, it really was for the people who, you know, we didn't expect to actually find people outside of everything. But all of a sudden, there's other hotels.
Right.
And if you don't understand why they're there or what's going on, it can be very confusing. So, well, I hope you guys have a good time tonight and enjoy with that. Maybe this will be passing over in no time.
I hope so too,
now, I came over here because there are, I think, 2 things that showed up last week on the same day we were here, but I didn't know about them until we walked out.
Oh, yeah?
One of them was a Winnie the Pooh themed teas. Did you guys?
I was looking at
the teas.
Did you see them?
I just got a
They're
bag
right over there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
With the UK and Epcot. Yeah.
He's got the hat on.
I know. It's so cute.
So, but you guys saw them, so they are in here. There's like several of them. There's like a piglet and a Pooh. Now, this is a family stream, but I got to tell you, if you just hear something about the fact that there's new Pooh tea available.
Right.
Not exactly a huge marketing. Not like people are running from everywhere. Like, I've got to go try this stuff out. It sounds a lot like poutine, but it's Winnie the Pooh, a themed, it's Twinings, is it not?
I think so.
Yeah, so I know Susan's a big fan of tea. I'm not a tea fan. We had tea on Virgin Voyages a couple times. So I had the tea party, but we're going to check that out. But it's also, I think, a new lounge fly bag.
Is it the UK bus? Like the?
Yes.
I saw that.
Is it somewhere around here, or is it up there?
Somewhere in one of these.
Okay, so I figured we'd find the Pooh Twinings here, the Winnie the Pooh Twinings, and then we'll make our way up there and find the new. It's like a double-decker bus.
Yeah, and it's
all right.
like characters in the window.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm like, but before I leave, I'm like, I can't go 2 weeks without showing this stuff, because it did. They both showed up on the shelves the day we were here last week, but we didn't happen to walk through here. So you know, even now, for someone who comes as often as we do, we stumble upon stuff all the time that we didn't see before. So is there anybody you want to give a shout out to back home that you want to say hi to, or?
Hi, Honey Pops. They're back home.
everybody who doesn't get to have all the poutine, you're missing out. And I just helped them sell so much of that. No, there's still people in the chat going, what did he say?
Yeah.
They're going back to read the closed captions. I get in trouble for that a lot. I think some of the funniest times I've had is when I finish the stream, I'll get back home or on my way home, and there'll be someone on our mod team who's done a screenshot of the closed captionings and go, did you see that? I'm like, no, that's not what I said. So, well, it's good to see you guys again. How long are you guys here for this time?
This is day 2. We've got about 3 or 4 more days before we're trying to squeeze one more in before school starts.
Leave on Monday.
Yeah.
Get one more trip in before it all starts back over again.
Yeah. Well,
So,
you know, it's been a good year. This is our year of Disney, military year, so we're putting it in.
Well, you know, and that's why we're always going to tell you when you get into the end of July and the 1st of August, you're going to start to see that uptick a little bit. One, there's 2 reasons for that. One, all of your locals who have their passes, their kids start back to school next week. This is their last chance to come and enjoy it during the weekday. So they're going to get their last visits in. Now, Saturdays and Sundays, still going to be the same. Mondays through Fridays, it changes a bit. And then 2, all of our UK friends are on holiday. Schools are going to be taking breaks over in the UK. And so what's going to end up happening is they're all going to go on break. And so you're going to start to see all of our UK friends come in. I didn't share this with you guys, but 2 weeks ago when we were at Universal, I closed the stream and I sat there for about half an hour. I had a gentleman who was sitting beside me who asked me about my camera. We talked for half an hour.
You should.
Yeah, did I tell you guys about that? And he's from the UK. He's from the UK. And
He found his sunglasses out there?
yes, he left his sunglasses sitting on the table. And I picked him up and I'm like, I'm going to go find him because he told me where his family was having dinner. So I said, I'm going to go find him now because if I wait for him to come back, he may not notice. So I ran back and gave him his glasses, but I had a great conversation with him. And he says he and his family come every year and they've been coming for 5 years, but they come before the UK school's good out. So they beat the rush, but it's still a holiday time for him for PTO. So, but I said, so you know it's coming. He goes, oh yeah. We come for 4 weeks, and halfway through that's 4 weeks, that's when the rush comes in. So we're going to start to hear a lot more British accents come through. And so it's going to start getting a little bit busier. So this is a good time for you guys to get in here before that uptick happens. So, well, thank you guys so much for saying hi.
Every day, well, Chris told us about this, and Chris said to do this. So, we're always watching the replay, but
come check it. I always hope I can find something, even if it's the weirdest thing ever, because it might be somebody else's perfect thing. That's the thing that they enjoy. Like, for instance, did you guys see what we found over in Japan? In the little shop, there's a little snack shop at the end of the Japan store in Mitsukoshi in the back. They have the wafer bars, the ice cream wafers. Have you guys tried those?
Yeah, we have.
The last trip we tried them just because you mentioned it.
And did you regret listening to me?
No.
Maybe, because the sweet potato one is the weirdest thing in the world.
You didn't try the sweet
Because it looks like a sweet potato. The wrapper they put on the outside of it, it looks like a little gray shriveled up potato. And inside is a sweet potato cream ice cream. And it's like $4. I mean, it's $7 for a Mickey bar. So, you know, it's like you can get 1.5. So the fun thing is this is what you do. This is you might not find this fun, but you guys would.
I like that.
You ready? You ready for this? This is my rebel part here. If you're okay with it, maybe getting a little ice cream mess, don't leave it in the wrapper. When you walk out of the store, take it completely out of the wrapper, and then walk around the World Showcase holding a sweet potato.
Sounds just like you.
And you're going to have at least one person going, now where did he get that sweet potato? And why is he eating it? And if somebody asks, just tell him, oh yeah, it's a new sweet potato treat. I have done stuff like that before. It's so mean. It's so mean. But do that. Take it out of the wrapper and just walk around, and some kid's going to go, he's just eating a sweet potato. You see that? Well, you guys, hopefully you guys stay dry. If not, it's still going to be fun. You know, it's still better.
You saw the Dole Whip, the peach Dole Whip. Did you
Is it
saw
back?
that?
Is it back?
No, it's not back.
It's not back over here?
We've been watching all of the replays, and we wanted to send you a message to say we found it in May,
Well,
we think it was just, you know.
Well, we found it
flower
yesterday.
garden. Oh, you did?
It's at the Polynesian.
Okay.
If next time you go over by the MK, take the monorail or boat back over to the Polynesian Village Resort at 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, the Pineapple Lanai opens, and you can get the peach Dole Whip.
Okay.
You can get it swirled with pineapple, or you can get the peach Dole Whip streusel cup. Now, I liked it. I liked it. Owen did not. He says it was too sweet. It was an artificial flavor, and I'm thinking that's good. I'm glad that he had that opinion. Because sometimes I think, you know, if there's only got one person, you've only got one opinion in the range. But no, it was something that he did not like at all, because it was a lot of people says like those peach rings. Have you ever had the candy? The peach rings is very artificial, but very, very sweet. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. And the other thing is, if you go over there, if they still have them, let me see if I can pull it out, because I don't think I took it out of my bag yesterday. They still have the 50th anniversary cups. Did you guys know about those? So Dole Whip's been around for about 50 years, and so somebody said, how can we sell more money? How can we make more money? And so they came up with these plastic cups. You pay extra for them, but you can get your Dole Whip in the cup. But it's a little plastic cup, and it's called Swirl Up Some Magic, and it's got the characters on it all eating Dole Whip.
Nice.
Except for Pluto. Somehow Pluto's still happy, though. Even nobody gave him any. And I'm thinking, that's so messed up, but you know, he gets a pup cup. So yeah, even Jiminy. I don't think Cricket should be eating Dole Whip, but it's and for a little extra cost, you can get a little Dole Whip cup. So you know, if you know somebody who thinks that would be kind of cool, but they did at the Polynesian.
Okay.
So if you go back over to MK either before or after, or like in the middle of the day, get yourself a peach. And do me a favor if you do. Are you guys on Instagram? You guys do you ever post anything on Instagram? If you post a picture on Instagram, this goes for everybody. If you ever do something in the parks that you like, I saw Chris do this, and either it was a good thing or it was a bad thing, when you post it on Instagram, tag Ear to Ear Magic. And if I see it, and I should, I will be able to share it in my stories. And if I have just completely messed up the review for Peach, and you guys go, Owen was right, then I'll share it and we'll let everybody else know that. But if it's good, you know, so I want to know. We want to see. I learned in college statistics 2 is not a good sample. Okay, but 3 you're getting closer. So, and then we'll just know if Owen's the outlier or maybe I am. So, well, it's good to see you guys again. I hope you guys have a good. We probably might even see you over the next couple of days. Who knows? So, as like I said, anytime you guys do something cool, take a picture, tag Ear to Ear Magic, and if I see it, I can share it out as well. And if I see a picture of you walking around holding a sweet potato in the World Showcase,
I'll be on that.
Do me a favor, don't even explain it in the caption. Just share it. Hey, I had the best sweet potato at Epcot, and that's it. Don't tell them anything more. I will share it. The only people who will know are the people who are watching right now. They're going, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. All right, we're going to go check out the Pootie, and you guys, good to see you again. Take it easy. Stay dry. There we go. There's your snack. There's your snacks right there. All right, let me see if I can find, is this them? I don't know if this is them. It might be them right here. Let me see. All right, we got the Bouncy Orange, 12 herbal tea bags. Nick, I don't know if that's something you would find entertaining or not. There we go, if you want more information on it. We've got Bouncy, fun. Our smackerel of honey, chai. A little smackerel of something. There we go, there's your Pootie. Cold brewed, noticeably sweet blueberry lemonade. I might like that. mixes, I would like that. Actually, I might like that one. Blueberry lemonade. Hares. Why do they call him Hare's Harvest? It's Rabbit. Hello, Rabbit. Hare's Harvest carrot cake. Warm and nutty spices blend with harvest fresh carrots and flavors of creamy frosting and brown butter. Hello, Rabbit. We've got Blustery Day Creamy Earl Grey. Ow. Two more. Brave Little Brew Strawberry Mango. Ooh. I might have to try this. Wondering if Susan is watching this and thinking, oh, I hope he gets one of those, takes it home. Sweeter Together elderflower honey. Your father smelt of elderflower. 24 green tea bags. Blueberry lemonade's on my head. Now I'm like, oh, blueberry lemonade. I'm a little thirsty. So there we go. Thanks, Dopey Runner. Yes, the poo tea is packaged inside TP rolls. Oh, we can't take ourselves anywhere. All right, one more thing I want to show you guys before I completely lose power. We're down to 10%. I'll try to do a formal sign off before we go completely black, but let me see if I can find the double-decker bus. Yeah, see, this one's not charging. It's been on the charger the entire time I've been on this other phone, so. There's your letter opener. There's water everywhere. Poutine! Is this the one I was thinking of? This is cute. Is Nikki G with us? What do you think, Nikki G? How adorbs. It does have a strap on it so you can put it on your shoulder. Greg, I think it's tea bags. Some of them said 12, some of them said 24 tea bags. It is a letter opener. It opens letters and also other things. So how much is it? It is free. Is it on free? All right, we just jumped from 10% to 5%, so I don't think I'm gonna last much longer, guys. So what I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and sign off now, because I don't like being cut off and not having said a formal goodbye. Crew, thank you guys so very much for all that you've done today and keeping me going and giving me a reason to keep on keeping on. For those who have subscribed today, I'm going to tell you, invest your time, invest your sunshine into this group, because it comes back fourfold. That's pretty much a guarantee. So we're glad to have you here today, and if you have subscribed for the first time, we'd love to have you come join us in the future. Subscribing in the parks or streaming in the parks every weekday, Monday through Friday. We love to invite you to come in for a future stream, so come on in. Tomorrow, who knows? We've been taking it day by day this week because there's been a lot of uncertainties with me. I have been the weak link. Goodbye. And tomorrow we might either do a lunch date at Disney Springs to give us a little bit more time to take it easy first thing in the morning, as opposed to a rope drop Animal Kingdom. But I pretty much can guarantee that no matter where I am and what I do, it doesn't take away from the crew and who they are and how they operate. So thank you guys so very much. As always, if we can help you when it comes to travel, that's what we do to take care of our families, to take care of yours when it comes to travel to Disney World, Disneyland, a Disney cruise, or Aulani in Hawaii, or Universal Orlando Resort, or any of the major cruise lines. We hope that you guys will reach out to us. Just go to our website. And ear-to-earmagic.com is where you can find us. Fill out a form on the website and tell us where you're going, who's coming with you. We'll give you a quote. No high pressure sales. We don't need to do that. That's not what we do and not how we work. So reach out, let us help you when it comes to booking and planning your trip. And if you have questions, if you have needs, if you have issues, you're contacting us, not a 1-800 number, not a complete stranger. You don't have to sit there and explain to them who you are and why you need help. You just simply need to say, hey, Chris and Susan, we need some help. And we're grateful for that. Thank you guys so much for supporting us as independent small business owners. And thank you guys for letting us be your Travel Nation travel agents. All right. The sun is low in the sky, my friends. The time is near. So thank you so much for hanging out with us here today. As always, we hope that you guys will find opportunities, no matter rain nor shine, to find someone's day a little bit brighter and to help them smile a little bit more. How do you do it? It comes down to very simple 3 things we want you to always have in the back of your brain, and your brain, and your Brian too. We want to make sure it's in the back of your brain. Share a laugh. Find a simple way to make someone giggle. Share a smile. Do whatever little actions it takes to remind somebody that there's good in the world. Share a compliment and remind them that sometimes the good in the world is something they're bringing into it. Share a laugh, share a smile, share a compliment, but whatever you do, be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you, crew. It's a joy to hang out with you here today. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna dry off. I'm gonna get a $3.99 sub at Publix. And I hope that you guys will have a wonderful afternoon as well. From all of us here at Ear to Ear Magic, be well, be good, be you, and we'll see you guys in the parks. Thanks, everybody. See you real soon.